onus on you. If you want a bright future, if you want that optimism with reservation, then folks, get out of here and have a plan. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم الذي خلقكم من نفس واحدة وخلق منها زوجها وبث منهما رجالا كثيرا ونساء واتقوا الله الذي تساءلون به والأرحام إن الله كان عليكم رقيبا يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله وقولوا قولا سديدا يصلح لكم أعمالكم ويغفر لكم ذنوبكم ومن يطع الله ورسوله فقد فاز فوزا عظيما. اللهم اجعلنا من الفائزين واجعلنا من التوابين واجعلنا من المتطهرين واجعلنا من ورثة جنة النعيم آمين. اللهم إننا ضعفاء فقونا أصحاب ذنوب فاغفر لنا أصحاب شهوات فتب علينا سامحنا واعف عنا. We praise Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in this beautiful day of Friday, which is always good. And we bear witness that there is no one worthy of worship except Allah, and we bear witness that Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is his servant and messenger. My beloved brothers and sisters, this is a very special Friday. This is the largest Friday of the year, even much larger than the Eid. So we always focus on different topics. And today I want to talk to everybody and every generation. But I'm focusing on Generation X, Generation Y, and Generation Z or Z. And I want you to hear me. And I would allow you, if you have pens and papers, to write this khutbah. Or focus, and inshallah in a week it'll be online. This is critical. And if I have no khutbah to say in my life, if I have this feeling like this is my last khutbah, take this one as my last khutbah. Hear it as if it's a farewell khutbah. But please take it, and every word of it is so essential, because this is the way ahead. And there is no other way, and this is not my way, this is the way Allah has put for us. I believe these are the points. I'm going to give you 5 points today. You want to memorize them, practice them. This is the only way. So I need your focus and attention, and feel free if you want to type what I just say, or wait until you see the video and you can write down. This is a khutbah for X and Y and Z generation. The Muslims today are facing too many challenges, undoubtedly. How many of you think we don't, or we're not? The defamation of Islam and Muslims has reached a level like never before. And it's increasing, and expect more in the near future. I'm not saying this because I know, but history, if you read history, this is how the process goes. But we remain optimistic with reservation. I am optimistic, but not like that. With reservation, pending on us working together, and Generation X, Y, and Z working together. We have to remain optimistic, patient, and calm. We need calmness. Very important to be calm. We Muslims, and I'm here talking to leaders, imams, parents, teachers, community leaders, we keep only talking about the glory of the past. This is, any presentation now about Islam, well, 1400 years ago, this is what we did. X and Y and Z generations are fed up of that. This is the reality. Probably I see more youth than any one of you in this room, including the youth. of all kinds, of all walks of life. Every day, I train the youth. I listen to them and I learn from them. And I'm telling you, they're tired of too much of the glory of the past. They want now and then and the future. They're tired. It's good to mention the glory of the past, but that's not the premise. Glory of the past and also the greatness of the people of the past, as if we can never become great. We close the door of greatness and achievement because we say we can be like them. We have already put that as a rule. There is no way. And we close it. Who's doing this? Parents, teachers, community leaders, imams, people who have the podium and talk to these people. We keep talking about the beautiful places we came from. We compare where we are to where we came from. And then our children ask us, well, why didn't you stay there? I'm telling you what the youth are saying. I'm speaking today on behalf of X and Y and Z. So who is talking about now and the future? All of us. We have to talk about this. My hope, and this is why I said to our youth, my hope is that this generation, X and Y and Z, is going to write history, inshaAllah, in the history of the Muslims and Islam. We hear of the Muslims of Andalusia, we hear the Muslims of China, we hear the Muslims of Africa, we hear the Muslims of different places. We want to hear the Muslims of North America. Some of you may wonder, what is Generation X? Some may not know. Generation X are those who were born between 1966 and 1976 and 76. And in America, in the United States, I don't have the numbers for Canada, they're around 41 million. In Generation Y, those who are born from 1977 to 1994, they are the majority. They are 71 million in the United States, around that. Generation Z, or Z, is from 1995, they're born in 1995, and up to 2012. I'm not sure what they're going to call the next one. They say they're going to go back to A. But it doesn't matter. These are the generations. 1996 to 1976, they're in their 40s now. And then you have 1977 to 1994. And then you have those who were born 1995 till now is Generation Z. Now, what do they need? You need 5 things. There is no 6th one. I'm giving you 5 things, remember them. You need to focus. You lost focus, Generation X, Y, and Z. Too much confusion. There is too much confusion in every matter of life. People even lost confusion with tastes and basic natural instincts. And this is too much confusion. This is not a criticism like a slap on the face. This is a nice, pat on the shoulder and waking you up to move and stand and rise and shine. It's a positive one. It's a hand stretched to you to tell you, let's move forward. Don't be overwhelmed. Don't be depressed. Let's move forward. Generation X, Y, and Z. Too much confusion. You are the most bombarded generation since the creation of Adam and Eve. You are the most bombarded, and it's unfair to you. You are not made to handle this much information. This is too much for you. Poor you. I'm also Generation X, by the way, so poor us. Focus. Focus. There is no focus. Remember, focus is one of the 5 words you will remember all your life, inshallah. Focus. Number 2, you need to learn the basics of the deen. Most of the generations, especially Y and Z, they don't know their deen. They know history, they know battles, they know achievements, but they don't know the basics of what this religion is all about. And as the Prophet prophesies, it is happening. We read in Sahih al-Bukhari, Al-Rasul says, إِنَّ اللَّهَ لَا يَقْبِضُ هَذَا الْعِلْمَ يَنْتَزِعُهُ انْتِزَاعًا وَلَكِنْ يَقْبِضُهُ بِقَبْضِ الْعُلَمَاءِ حتى إذا لم يجد الناس علماء اتخذوا رؤوسا جهالا فاستفتوهم فضلوا وأضلوا. Prophet said, Allah will not take knowledge like snatching it away. One day, like they say, like a rapture, when the books are gone, no more knowledge. No! Today there is more books and knowledge, like you name it, in a matter of seconds, you can have an Islamic fatwa. From Mufti Google or any other Mufti. It will be right there in seconds, not minutes. Very important to understand this. We have become in love relationship with our computers, building up fat and cholesterol, and we don't go anymore to Islamic centers and mosques, maybe sometime in Eid or Good Friday, and that what happened? We lost that connection with the ulama, with the people of knowledge. Maybe those ulama don't speak English. Maybe you don't want to make the effort to learn Arabic or to learn basic, because nothing is going to be easy. So knowledge, he said, there will be, Allah will not snatch away knowledge, like snatching it physically, but he will take it away by the death of the people who know. See, knowledge is not only information, it's how you give information. I can tell you things, and he can tell you the same thing. You may learn from him and not from me. Because knowledge needs a human being, it needs a spirit, and we are spiritual beings. So, he said, when people do not find knowledge, because there will be less knowledgeable people, they will choose the best amongst them who is ignorant. And that ignorant leader or whoever is will mislead them. Like this youth now are mesmerized and misled by charismatic leaders on the internet who are telling them, don't listen to these imams, don't listen to the scholars, don't listen to your parents, come and fight with us, we are the true Muslims. And it's a cancer spreading everywhere, unfortunately, and we are actually paying the price. I have done over 14 conferences in the month of March. 14 conferences. Don't ask about gas and hotels and traveling and time and canceling work and canceling here and canceling there. 14 conferences just to talk about this cancer. And trying to talk on your behalf that Islam is against killing innocent people. We repeat the same thing over and over. But we're going to get tired. We need some people to join us to learn the deen. Number 2, learn the basics of your deen. You don't need a lot, just a little bit, common sense and some knowledge. And you know, especially generation Y and Z, you don't look ready, with all due respect. Maybe some of you, but the majority is not. Number 3, get your immunization against, not polio, not measles, not this. I'm talking about different kind of immunization, inoculation. Get it against many viruses and diseases, including many mental health issues. It's increasing in this society. Notice how much we focused in the last 3 months of training imams, chaplains, volunteers. Why? Because it has become a reality. We have perfected the physical health. Alhamdulillah, now even some cancers can be cured. And I'm confident that all cancers, there will be time, there will be no more cancers. Because I've seen it, and I'm involved in the work. But I can tell you, mental health issues, every family will deal at least with one case. Every family will have issues. And it's going to creep into people's minds, and it's going there. And don't say, I am safe. Each family is vulnerable against this virus. It's in the air. Mental sickness. And it's there. I don't want to get into depression. We spoke many times about psychosis and schizophrenia and different kinds of diseases. They are as serious, if not even worse, than physical diseases. It's going to be more. Why? Because of machination. Get another vaccine against machination. You are becoming machines, not human beings. You're becoming stone cold. No emotions, especially Generation Z. I have children who are Generation Z, and I'm worried every day like every parent. And I'm challenged like everybody. It's very challenging. You need a vaccination. It's one time. You may have to review the shots once in a while against machination. We have become machinated and we are losing our humanity. I'm talking to you. Extreme ideologies, both sides, even religion. Extreme in games. Where are those beautiful days where the kids can play outside, get muddied up, you know, can play in the outdoors, become healthy? Where are those? We spoke many times about that. All is video games and computers. You can see more glasses now on children than ever before, studies have shown, because the sight is being abused, the vision. So very important to understand, you need a vaccination against these ideologies. Even religion, too much religion is no good. I repeat that. Rasulullah said, "Iyyakum wal-ghulu," be careful from getting too much into religion. Think of religion like medicine. Doctor says, take 2 pills in the morning, 2 pills in the evening. And then you say, no, 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 I want bohot religion, I want a lot of religion. And what do? You take the whole pack, which has 24 pills. What happens to you? You end up in the hospital. But there is no hospital, unfortunately, these days for religion, because people think I am right and they are wrong. Too much arrogance. Nobody, there are no scholars to follow. Everybody is his own scholar and his own opinion. So this is very important. I can talk about all kinds of extremes. We are in the age of extremism. We have produced many videos and educational material how to avoid extremism. Very important. Society is into extreme in everything. In everything. I don't have to go into the details. Number 4, acquire soft skills. This is a difficult one. What are soft skills? What are you talking about? They call them EIQ. EIQ. Children, Generation X, Y, and Z. I'm talking to you. You need EIQ. This is not a vaccination. This is a training. This is EIQ, emotional intelligence quotient. EIQ, EIQ, EIQ. Repeat that in your mind and go get it. Soft skills. What are the soft skills? I'll give you, it's a cluster of personality traits, social graces, communication, language, personal habits, friendliness, managing people and resources, and leadership. These are what characterizes relationships with other people. Generation X, Y, and Z, you have problems with your parents. You have problems with your friends. You cannot even get, you know, it's difficult. It's very difficult now to get married. Soft skills are not that. Soft skills are important. Now, some of you may be upset with me. Don't worry. Truth is always bitter. It doesn't taste good. But soft skills. I'm not talking to the elders. I'm not saying that the elders are safe and they have soft skills. I am focused on you, X and Y and Z, because you are the ones who are going to write the history of the Muslims and Islam, if you're willing to go that far. So that's why you need to get soft skills. And you need to know what EIQ is. We are intelligent with math, maybe with computers, with games, with tricks, but we're not emotionally intelligent. You want to be head smart, you need to be heart smart as well. Heart smart, heart smart, heart smart. Remember these 3 words, program them in your brain. And finally, number 5, dedicate yourself to service to humanity. I have served as a national governor in Scouts Canada, and I have served in Canadian Blood Services on the board, and I have served in Habitat for Humanity. I have, you name it, we try to be there. Because there is shortage of volunteers. Each and every one organization, each and every federal organization is saying we have shortage of volunteers. This generation X and Y and Z, they don't volunteer. And they just want to do it on Sunday between 10 and 12. That's all they are available. Well, how about after work? They're busy. Busy what? Having coffee in Starbucks. Sorry to tell you, this is the reality. Maybe not you guys here present to pray with us, but your friends out there. Okay, to be fair to you, because at least you guys, mashallah, listen. But this is the reality. How can you have a community that is productive, moving forward, if you don't have dedication? What is service to humanity? You could serve with poverty. Poverty is increasing. I just met my dear friend John Tory, the mayor of Toronto. And he says, my top priority after the parking issue, he said, this issue of poverty, it's everywhere. That's why our center is preparing food every week. And we have the food bank and the barrels. We were cleaning up yesterday the barrel, me and Brother Harun, and we found garbage in the barrels for food bank. He said, La hawla. Okay, when people have not, you don't have food, okay, don't put the garbage there. Coffee cups and this, look, unbelievable. I'm sharing with you this to show you the food. We had, alhamdulillah, generous people. But one barrel, half of it was, you know, Tim Horton cups and all of these things. They don't read. Probably he was texting message and he threw that across. You know? So, poverty is a problem. Ignorance. Ignorance is a big word. I'm not going to delve in too much into it. Ignorance of everything almost. Politics. You see there are some youth out there with t-shirts. Please pay attention. I want you to go register with them and volunteer. They are non-partisan. They're called Canadian Muslim Vote. Join them. What they are saying, we need Muslims to be involved in politics. We cannot change. We keep crying, oh, the government is not doing anything for us. Prime Minister speaks like that. Prime Minister said, they are being radicalized in basements and mosques. Our Prime Minister never visited a single mosque, for your information, except, of course, Ahmadiyya or Ismaili places. To this day, since 2004, our Prime Minister never put a foot in a mosque. It says a lot. The Prime Minister, the Supreme Leader. George Bush did it more than 10 times. What does it tell you? We have no weight. We're like feathers blown by the wind. Get involved. I have an army of youth there waiting for you. Please get involved. I don't want to really make an announcement, but that is critical. The youth dedicate. So that they will explain to you what the community is doing. Non-partisan. And that was my condition. It has to be non-partisan. And that's how we can write history. You see, sometimes we think we're smart. The young generation is say we're smart. A story of a man watching baseball next to an old man, and he was like bragging, you know what, you guys don't know much. You know, these days you can just click it and you have it. You can do this and you do that. You see, we can, you know, I don't have to travel so far to get my coffee. I can just do this, I can do that. And he gets technology and using all kinds of acronyms, SMS and STS and all this. And the guy was like, the old man was like, and then they were laughing. And then the guy said, what does he know about that? He's an old man, he knows nothing. After they finished, he looked at them and said, you guys are using those things, but we invent them. We invented them. You're a community or a group, a generation of using and consuming. We are a generation of making and producing. Look, many companies very soon in this country, you will not see no production, only services. And that's why money now is in the services. But when countries don't produce, that means a very bad sign of the health of the economy. Same thing for our community. You take the bull by the horn. You lead us, Generation X and Y and Z. It is onus on you. If you want a bright future, if you want that optimism with reservation, then folks, get out of here and have a plan. 5 things I repeat. Number 1, focus. Number 2, learn your deen. Number 3, get immunization. Number 4, acquire soft skills. And number 5, dedicate yourself to service to humanity, be it poverty or any cause, social thing, including politics, and get involved. May Allah protect us. May Allah help us. May Allah make us of those who invent and write their names in history. May Allah protect this community. May Allah bless us all, guide us all, strengthen our heart and soul, and bless our children. ربنا آتنا من لدنك رحمة وهيئ لنا من أمرنا رشدا وصل اللهم وسلم على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين.
We should join those who are around the world saying enough killings, enough bloodshed. The Quran tells us that God Almighty wants peace. His name is As-Salam.